March 21st, 2016. Welcome to our show. Your host today is founder of Solution on Wheels, Vincent Wong, and my co-host, founder and editor-in-chief, Mr. Andrew Word.
That's me. Good to see you, Vincent. Good morning.
Yeah, it's a rainy day, so I need to pump up the adrenaline
pump
and all that. Yeah.
Well, we're down here in always exciting Causeway Bay.
Yep.
This is a very exciting city. It's attracted the Prime Minister of Lithuania, who's going to be in Hong Kong. Special reception tonight I'll be going to.
The PM?
The Prime Minister, the power in Lithuania. So
Lithuania.
Lithuania, yes, one of the gems of the Baltic.
Ah, that's one. Lithuania.
Bordering Latvia, Poland,
and what's the name of the Prime Minister?
I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to butcher this. My apologies to all my Lithuanian friends. I'm going to go with Algirdas Butkevičius. Algirdas Butkevičius. I'm going with. There's some unusual punctuation I see that I'm not used to, so
I shouldn't laugh, but
it's
really difficult.
Guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if you're Lithuanian, that's fine.
Yeah.
So he's in Hong Kong tonight, and that's just a shout out. But we want to get to the real meat of the day, which of course is talking about scholarism.
Yep.
And they announced yesterday they're going to disband. What amazes me is I'm watching the late news.
No, wait.
Yeah. Well, I just said what amazes me, and then what? You want to go to
Wait. The exact term.
Yeah.
Before people start to bombard you with criticism.
Yeah.
The exact term they use.
Yeah.
Is not disband.
It is
suspend.
Suspend.
Yeah, they are suspending the organization, not disbanding the organization.
Kind of
see?
Han Solo was suspended in
the carbonite,
so then he could come back.
Yeah. Well, then you are saying that someone is the Darth Vader and someone is the
okay. So this
Jabba the Hutt.
This is their credible threat, right?
Okay.
This is their credible threat, right?
Okay. Anyway,
it means they can come back.
Yeah.
They can come back.
So they use the term suspend.
Okay.
Interesting, not disband.
Very interesting. So
interesting.
And I'm watching the news, and I mean, where else in the world? Like, for example, a couple of years ago, they had student protests in Quebec, right? But the faces of that movement didn't become household names. They didn't become globally known like Joshua Wong did. And I'm watching the news, and I'm like, wow, the news cycle for 24 hours is going to be dominated by a 19-year-old sitting beside an 18-year-old, Agnes Chow, 19, 18? And I mean, and they're there, and you can see the resolution in their faces. They announce the next phase of their political lives, and I mean, this is something very, very unique to Hong Kong. I mean,
young people, young faces.
Yeah.
To most of the media, I think are much more attractive than the old faces.
Fair enough. And we're seeing that all across Hong Kong politics.
Yeah,
right? But the question is, are they? I'm just so amazed that they're so young and are leading the news cycle, because in other places you do have student protests, but you don't see them really establishing themselves as leader. Now they're saying, if we can get a judicial review, we're going to run for LegCo. If we can get the age lowered on who can run for LegCo, we're going to go for it.
Okay, next question then.
Sure.
So they are splitting into two.
Yeah.
One is still called a student organization.
Right.
They haven't come up with a name yet.
Okay.
They just keep on saying it in Cantonese during the press conference that there will be a new student organization.
Yeah.
My suggestion is just call it New Student Organization.
Right. Scholarism 2. Scholarism Redux. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know why they have to do that.
Anyway, but the other one will be a political organization.
Right.
Targeting for election.
Yeah.
And they already said that their target will be Kowloon East.
Kowloon East. Oh, okay. So they've already said in which district they want to make it play
in protest of Chen Gamnam when he hold the finance committee meeting on the high-speed rail extra funding.
And that's his riding.
Yeah.
So they want to run against him.
Against him or the seats. He is going to, because chances are Chen Gamnam may not be running, so he wants to punch back to his successor.
Okay.
If he is not running.
Is that a smart move in terms of getting enough votes to get elected? Is it electoral?
Kowloon East is always difficult because it's the first small district.
It's what, 5 seats?
Yeah, and it's more. Most of the voters are quite old.
Yeah.
More elderly voters there.
Yeah.
And traditionally, Kowloon East is inclined towards the Democrats.
Right.
And then in the past it's 4 seats.
Right.
So 2 pro-establishment and then 2
That's how it would break down.
Democrats.
Yeah.
And the two is equally split between the Democrats
Yeah.
and the Civic Party.
Right.
So
Now it's gone to 5 seats now.
yeah, there are 5 seats, so there are more seats.
Yep.
On top of that, Alan Leung is not running.
Right.
There's a very high possibility that Alan Leung will not be running.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think scholarism, or the political organization
Yeah.
derived from scholarism, would be targeting the votes
Right.
originally in the hands of the Civic Party.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's my analysis, because the successor of Alan Leung
Yep.
is also very young,
Right.
not a familiar face.
Okay.
So scholarism actually are much more familiar territory-wide in that
Yeah.
sense. My apologies for the strange noise. They are like
It's all part of the live truck studio experience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah, but-
so here's a question then. Are they going to coordinate with either the localists or with the pan-democratic
that's
camps?
the second question.
That's what people have to
That's
watch
the
for
second
this week.
question. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. And I think my take.
Yep.
I don't know what's your prediction, but my take is scholarism will go for a more conservative approach, just to contrast
Right.
themselves with the localists.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep on saying scholarism, but the political organization derived
Yeah,
from scholarism.
yeah.
So I think they would like new faces
Yeah. Yeah.
to take over the Legislative Council. And with one part, the localists are much more aggressive,
Yep.
and then the organization derived from scholarism will be more polite.
A little more. There's not a lot of scope for polite and let's go.
Yeah, but I mean less violent
Yeah.
than the localists, but
Yeah.
much more aggressive than the Civic Party and the Democrats are like. That's my analysis so far.
Well, here's my thinking on that is we're going to have to wait to see the results of the judicial review, because if they do lower the age, and if scholarism can get their star power out in front, it puts them in a stronger position to negotiate with the Pan-Dems or the localists. If it's Joshua Wong or Agnes Chow, the candidate, a lot stronger position than if they put up one of their second-tier people. So
We'll see. We'll see when will the court case begin, and with that, we would love to have your comments below. What do you think about scholarism being suspended
Yep.
by themselves?
Yep. and their electoral chances in California.
Yeah, especially on colonies. So feel free to leave your comments below, and with that, I have to thank, as always, good work by Andrew.
Hey, always looking for great solutions with you, Vincent.
Okay, cheers. Bye.